Delightful morning to all. I'm Shanthini of class 11. Learn everything that is good from others, but bring it in and in your own way absorb it. Do not become others. With this inspiring quote of Swami Chinmayananda, let's begin with today's teen news. National news. Geography gives India an advantage. Navy. Building capacity to counter whatever capacity China can bring into the region, it tells House Committee. The basic advantage is our geography in the Indian Ocean and we are utilizing that, a Navy representative told the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Defence. The Navy said it is building capacity to ensure that whatever capacity China can bring into the region, it has all those capabilities to counter that. Japanese PM wants Modi to intervene with Putin. New Delhi. Seeking a common stand on Russia's action against Ukraine, Japan PM Kishida sought cooperation from Modi in convincing Vladimir Putin to maintain a free and open international order. While PM Modi didn't mention Ukraine in his press statement, Kishida said he had told Modi any attempt to unilaterally change the status quo anywhere should never be tolerated. Cyclone Azani nears. Heavy rain predicted. The IMD has predicted heavy to very heavy rainfall in a few places over the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, with isolated extremely heavy rainfall likely over the Nicobar Islands. The low pressure area over southeast Bay of Bengal and adjoining South Andaman Sea has moved east-northeastwards and is likely to intensify into a depression on March 20 and cyclonic storm Azani around March 21, according to the Indian Meteorological Department IMD bulletin. In its bulletin on Saturday, the IMD said thereafter it is likely to move nearly north-northeastwards and reach near North Myanmar, southeast Bangladesh coast on March 22nd. Science news. Study reveals significant decline in golden langur habitat. Intensity of human-langur conflict is increasing due to enhanced human footprints in the species' habitats. A recent study by scientists has suggested a significant decline in the habitat of golden langur, an endangered primate species that's distributed in the transboundary region of Bhutan and India. A recent paper titled Future Simulated Landscape Predicts Habitat Loss for the Golden Langur. A range level analysis for an endangered primate throws light on whether the habitat of the endangered primate is protected or not. NASA spots giant debris cloud created by clashing celestial bodies. Major smash-ups between the rocky bodies shaped our solar system. Observations of a similar crash gave clues about how frequent these events are around other stars. Most of the rocky planets and satellites in our solar system, including Earth and Moon, were formed or shaped by massive collisions early in the solar system's history. By smashing together, rocky bodies can accumulate more material, increasing in size, or they can break apart into multiple smaller bodies. Graphene and an intense laser open the door to the extreme. First experimental realization of energetic ions driven by intense laser irradiating the world's thinnest and strongest target. Laser-driven ion acceleration has been studied to develop a compact and efficient plasma-based accelerator, which is applicable to cancer therapy, nuclear fission, and high-energy physics. Osaka University researchers, in collaboration with researchers at National Institutes for Quantum Science and Technology (QST), Kobe University, and National Central University in Taiwan, have reported direct energetic ion acceleration by irradiating the world's thinnest and strongest graphene target with the ultra-intense J. Karen laser at Kansai Photon Science Institute, QST in Japan. Their findings are published in Spring and Nature Scientific Reports. Sports news. ICC Women's World Cup, Jhulan Goswami becomes second woman cricketer to play 200 ODIs. The veteran India pacer Jhulan Goswami achieved yet another milestone as she becomes the second woman cricketer to play 200 ODIs on Saturday against Australia in the ongoing ICC Women's ODI World Cup 2022. Prior to her, India's Mithali Raj holds the record of playing the highest number of ODIs in women's cricket. India vs Australia highlights Women's World Cup 2022. Australia beat India by 6 wickets in the semis. India vs Australia Women's World Cup 2022. Australia made light work of the highest chase in Women's ODI World Cup history to beat an erring India by 6 wickets and seal their semi-final berth on Saturday. Moving on to Vidyalaya news. Ahalya Women at Children's Hospital conducted colouring and painting competition on 18 March 2022. Avani and Ambika of Class 1A and Daya of Class 2B, Rishika participated in this competition and received participation certificate. Congratulations to you all. Now moving on to the special program. A good beginning makes a good difference. Yes. For that, I welcome Lakshmi Arnath of Class 11.
Hari Om. I am Lakshmi Arnath presenting today's special program, Awakening Indians to India, book by Chinmaya Yuvakendra, Great Saints of India. Each saint took for himself the task of catering to the people of various generations and temperaments, and they made their earnest attempts through their ways of understanding. Let me share more about Swami Tabhuvanji Maharaj and Swami Shivananda. Swami Tabhuvanji Maharaj, born during the year 1889, Chipukuti as he was named was a student par excellence. The academic education that he was forced to undergo did not quench his ravenous intellect. He thus quit school. On asked by his father about it, he said, "I have not stopped learning, I have stopped schooling." He was always seeking the higher. Chipukuti finally left the house on a Krishna Jayanti day in the pursuit of self-realization, later to be known as Swami Tabhuvan. He was an extensive trekker and has scaled the Kailash range twice. He was extolled by Swami Shivananda as Himavat Vibhuti, glory of Himalayas. It was under the strict teacher in Swami Tabhuvan Maharaj that the world-renowned Vedanta exponent Swami Chinmayananda was trained. He has authored books titled Swami Kasisa Stotram, Wandering in the Himalayas, Ishwara Darshan and Kailash Yatra. Swami Shivananda. Swami Shivananda, dressed to clothe himself, ate to live and lived to serve humanity. Born on 8th September 1887, Dr. Kurupaswamy in his early childhood showed the signs of renunciation. In 1913, he left for Malaysia to work in a hospital. Dr. Kurupaswamy used to attend to the poor and often not charge. Once, a sadhu gave him a book, Jiva Brahma Aikyam, which ignited the dormant spirituality in him. After 10 years of service in Malaysia, he left for Rishikesh to be initiated into sannyas and become Swami Shivananda. He then started the Divine Life Society in the year 1936 to promulgate the wisdom of the Upanishads. The Divine Life Society was started in a dilapidated kutir which looked after the sick. It is now the headquarters of worldwide organization. Swami Shivananda chaired the World Parliament of Religions in 1953. On 14 July 1963, the great soul entered Mahasamadhi. The Chinmaya Mission motto: to give maximum happiness to the maximum number for the maximum time. Let us know more about Swami Chinmayanandaji, the great master with a great vision, in the next session. Thank you. Hari Om.
That's really an incredible session to Incredible India, awakening Indians to India. Thank you, Lakshmi. The glory of life is not in never falling. The true glory consists of rising up each time we fall. With this quote of our Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda, this is Shanthini signing off. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay exuberant. Thank you.